"Mom, I don't want to go to my grandparents," complains my son, Liam, as we pack his suitcase. "They force me to eat lentils." This weekend, I convinced my parents to stay with him. It's not something I can abuse because they are both a little old and in poor health, but it's a special case. Tina and Carrie insisted on coming to pick me up, saying I needed to cut loose and have some fun. The last few years have been stressful. The official cover story is that the dinner party celebrates my permanent contract at the school where I teach. Still, the more realistic explanation is that my friends are trying to get me to meet someone, or at least get laid, to put it bluntly. Time and a lot of money spent on psychologists have helped me move on from the toxic relationship with my ex-husband, and I'm starting to open up to the idea of finding a man who will fill my life. I've even gotten myself to open a profile on a dating app, despite my fear of meeting a psychopath. "Let's make sure we have everything," I exclaim for the umpteenth time as I check my son's small suitcase. He looks at me in despair, shaking his head and rolling his eyes because, for him, everything is having his console and a good load of games in. I guess at his age, those are his priorities. Liam makes a "Mom, please save me" face as his grandmother kisses him as soon as she walks through the door. My father gives him 2 strong slaps on the back that move him forward, forgetting that he is not 17, but 7 years old. "Now you'll see how much fun you'll have throwing stones at the frogs in town. You're going to come back a big boy," my father announces to the astonished face of my son, who is a very calm child. Damn, my father and his hometown friends. They're stuck in the Middle Ages. My mom smiles happily, wholly convinced. "Have a great time, honey. I'm so glad you're going out to have fun again. You need a man to take care of you." I take a deep breath, which dislodges a strand of hair covering my right eye. I prefer not to answer her. It's a losing battle. I guess it's the education they received, but sometimes they make me sick. "Doesn't he have another t-shirt?" my father asks, nodding towards Liam with his chin. "Why?" "It is pink." "So?" "He can't show up in town wearing a pink t-shirt. They'll think he's a sissy," my father protests, lowering his voice so the boy won't hear him. Of course, the boy has heard him and looks at me while he doesn't understand what is happening.